Shalom. Once again, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of James, all your brothers and the poor ones of the earth. I'm pushing the truth in sincerity and the truth, Shalom. This is Brother Isaiah going back to you, the quick lesson. Feed 144,000 chosen men, men, women, and children make up the one third. Now, heading to the plantation, I'm just meditating on Matthew 24 and 24. But the great signs and miracles that this devil, is Edom going to do. You know, they say if it was possible, he would have deceived the very elect, which is not possible. So one of the things we gotta be looking at is the signs that this devil gonna be doing. And he all gonna do it through the technology that the Lord gave to him, because this technology is not easy technology. All right, this technology also is a part of Easter blessings, right? This internet, the sword, guess what? They go hand in hand, because through the 6G is where this devil is gonna actually use his sword, which also the sword is the RFID chip, the microchip. You understand? The ICBM missiles, the intercontinental ballistic missiles. We at GM has been warning you about the RFID chip, and if you take it, there's no salvation for you, right? And if you're not part of the elect, you're going to take it. You know for sure that you're going to take it, because you see that the leaders, some leaders, they're misleading, the people. But we actually heading into this time here, or we in a time where there's no denial of what the RFID chip is, you know, because when you look at the prophecy, look at Trump, look at the system, look at all these countries, they're all heading to digital. You understand? The digital ID, the digital this, the digital that, your medical um, records going to be on on your RFID chip. They have a card for this. So basically, how they set it up is like, hey, you're gonna win if you take the RFID chip. But guess what, man? Nah, you ain't gonna win. I was watching a video yesterday, mad at the fact, where there's this guy, he's disabled in bed, a chick, and he have some device in his mouth, and he's actually playing games, you know, and people taking the matter of the fact right now in Guyana here, a whole bunch of people, the door locks. It's a chip they have. You see, I was at a client's house about 2 days ago, and to get in his house is a chip he have, as a key. So we see where this thing going. So this thing is actually normalizing to the people. So it's gonna be an easy thing for it to actually, I might be laughing, but it's funny, because it, even though I might be all over the place, because IUIC also is over here, and they're not telling the people the truth. You understand? They're not telling the people the truth. And right now they're pushing ridiculously crazy for the digital ID, right? And the president keeps saying that, hey, we have to be up to date with the with the outside world, like China and America. They so bad want to be, all these nations want to drink the wine of fornication. But nevertheless, his prophecy says it's going to happen. Right? It's going to happen. It will happen. But going back to the topic that I actually start on is that, this devil's gonna do so much miracles with his technology, his 5G, you know, the way he's gonna set things up. And he's literally programming the people, you know. Again, Revelation chapter 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive that mark, the charagma, right? So it's all boiling down. It's all boiling down to, hey, hey, we don't allow more in this bitch ass place, man. We don't allow more in this place. And how things are looking right now, how the things are heating up, man. It look like at the end of the year, maybe, you know, next year, early, middle part, we don't know. I speak as a man. We could be out of here. The way how things are moving. You know, you see, war is talking about all over the place. And guess what? You thinking that I have to do a next video too on my son is being healed. Through the spirit Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. God's willing, I'm gonna do a video maybe later down in the day about that. For the Lord have put in my spirit to use. To actually heal it. But yeah, really truly, man, we the men of the Lord, Apostle Tahar, make a video. I think it was last week. He said, "Hey, you gotta know to heal yourself. The prophet have to know to heal yourself. Physician, heal thyself." So you cannot look to Esau for healing in this time because Esau used trickery. Is witchcraft. Remember this man. The next name for this man is sorcerer. You understand? He's a witch, right? The guy don't heal or make whole the problem. He treat the problem, right? You think they don't have things that could heal cancers and all these things? Guess what? They have herbs to do these things. HIV, all these things. This man is like the scriptures say, Revelation chapter 6 and 4. The red horse. He's to take peace from the earth. And cause death. Just roughly paraphrasing it. This man is the harbinger of death, right? So he create diseases, which is the most I put it in his spirit. Like I said, nothing that Esau have is his own. There's nothing that Esau could boast about. Everything that is happening for Esau and to Esau, even the scripture tell you what that this man prospering in whatever he doing, he thinking that the Most High is with you. Yeah, but the Most High is with you for your demise. You understand? The Most High is with you to what? To destroy you. The Most High is with you for prosper you and make you be over, the Israelites, his people. What the Lord said, I would not give my glory to another. You see, so that way you think, what you want to do, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. You know. So remember the scripture say that anyone that take that mark, is gonna what? Be cast into the lake of fire. Chiefly if you in Babylon, he's not talking about the lake of fire. He's not talking about no hell. In that the Christian tell you. He's talking about Babylon, right? Which the Lord who created the Smith, which is the scientist of today, right? Because what a Smith does, he forge weapon, and he create weapon. Guess what? The Smith of today is those scientists that created those ICBM missiles. And those ICBM missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, they're gonna create that hellfire, right? Which is gonna all take place in Babylon, other places, but Babylon chiefly, which gonna be total wipeout. So as long you're in America and you have the RFID chip, guess what? For sure you're gonna be completely wiped out, right? There's no bunker in America gonna save you. There's nothing gonna save you unless you're elect, right? Unless you're elect, right? I tell you that in the book of Matthew 24 as well, you know. So yeah, once you take that RFID chip, it's more likely, that you're gonna receive the judgment of the Lord. And for other people that receive the RFID chip and be in, other parts of the world, we're not sure yet what's going to be your judgment, but we know you're going to be judged. But going back to the lake of fire, guess what? It's talking about the ICBM missiles, right? Remember the scripture also talk about the chariot is going to be zapping people. So like I say, whoever is not in America and take it, guess what? They're going to be zapping. Wherever way the Lord wanted to be, man. However the Lord wanted to be, is going to happen, right? Yeah. So, I just wanted to, just say a few words on that. Why it's heading to the plantation. Silake didn't get to bring out too much precepts, but it's just thinking out loud, man. Just thinking out loud. We don't have long more in this place, brothers. Let us just continue to keep pushing, doing what we have to do, and hold the faith. Hold the faith. You still have it coming down, the pipeline, I should say. Right? You have it coming. You understand? And guess what? The Easter at the end, and we at the beginning. Right? He says the end of this world. Right? He says the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning that follow it. So let us, continue to push, stay strong, hold the faith, and to the best of our ability, and just put these courses up. Sometimes we sound like a broken record talking about these things over and over, but hey, it's no problem. It's no problem because the scriptures say, I have set watchmen unto the house of Israel, which would not hold the peace day nor night. Right? And we those watchmen, man. Right? As soon as this video cut off, guess what? The next brother, some part of the world is putting up a next video. And as soon as he cut off, maybe one or two or three or more. You understand? Because really and truly, you can't even keep up with these videos that, we brothers at GMS be putting up. You understand? So there's tons and tons of video out there. So when the time of judgment, or when not even the time of judgment yet, because when the time of the Lord taking his prophet away and the Most High bringing his wrath on the earth, you cannot say that you didn't hear the word, right? Because that would be blasphemy. The scriptures say this word will go to the end of the earth, but then shall the end come. So in other words, you are no cloak for your sin, right? You are no cloak for your sin. Yahushua said, if I have not come to them, they have no sin. How Yahushua said he had not come to them, they had no sin. How do you think that Yahushua coming to you? He's coming to you through the prophets. The words that we speak is not of our word. Is the word that is given to Yahushua, and Yahushua gave to us. This is why the scripture say, I think it's Matthew chapter 10 and 20, say the word that I speak is not of me, but it's of the Father. Why he says of the Father? Because it's the Father who gives the instruction. He's the one that ultimately call all judgment, anything that happens. Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? The Lord have done it. The Lord, Yahweh giving the instruction to Yahushua. Right? So yeah, man. So hey, let us just keep focus, keep our eyes on our enemy, because Edom is our enemy, along with these other nations, these Edens, right? They are our enemy, sorry. So we gotta stay sharp, stay sharp, right? When you read the book of Second Ezra chapter 15, 16, it actually go into it. It tell you your neighbor shall have no pity upon you. So you see that East Indian neighbor that you have that you all are good, the Edomite, the Moabite, guess what? Even to toward Jake, guess what? The time coming, Jacob trouble coming that when hey, it's gonna get crazy and they gonna want food. Everybody gonna be looking to feed their family. You see, everybody gonna be looking to feed their family. So if they don't have food, the scripture said they're gonna break into your house with the gun, the modern day gun, right? Which is whatever gun they have, in their possession. They like the elders say they blinky. They're gonna come and they're gonna, you know, take your food, take your wife, take your daughters, even your son. Wherever they choose, wherever the Lord put in the spirit, they're gonna do it. So that's the time that we're heading into. So brothers, stay sharp. Which for younger brothers, stay sharp. Do what you gotta do. Focus. Keep pray up in the spirit. How about Yahushua? Because we are almost out here. Pray for faith. Pray for faith and strength. And a double portion of the spirit. How about Yahushua? Anyway, I reach on the plantation here. So Lord's willing. Until next time. Shalom.